Well, you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell
yeah. Ready, dope.
All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000-watt voice of the numbers guys in
The Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, good evening.
Wow.
You like that?
I did. We even have enough footage to make little cuts in there.
I may have lost a bet, so I have to wear this pretty awesome hat here on the show. You guys, you are BSing with the guys. What do you think? They didn't know the title, the new title of the show.
I like BSing.
Yeah, you're BSing with the guys. Beer and sports. Beer and sports.
Oh.
That's what we're doing. Right?
I think one upgrade you need to do still, Jim, is under your JT. It's got to be AKA Mr. Midwest, not
I should do that.
right.
Yeah, I definitely need to do that. I wonder why that screen's flickering over there. That's interesting. Anyway, you guys at home have found the best show. The best show. I'm not lying when I say this. We're four finance guys get together, drink beer, talk sports, eat chicken wings. Not tonight, but we definitely do that from time to time.
Occasionally. Next
Yes,
week,
sir.
maybe.
If you're tuned in on YouTube, we appreciate you hanging out with us. And if you're listening to us on iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your media, it's great to be with you, and we appreciate that. I'm losing my headphones here because the propeller is in the way of the headphones. There we go. Let's see if that works. And either way, we definitely appreciate your subscription and a like. A like on this video would be cool, too. I'm JT. I'm one of the numbers guys. You may know me as Mr. Midwest. You probably don't. I know my boy Tones does. And speaking of my boy Tones, with me for the entire hour, we got my boy Tones.
Exciting day. Football's back and our hometown Lions. Let's go.
Let's go. LFG. LFG Lions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, next to him, to his right, we're in the Gun Lake Sportsbook,
That's my favorite.
representing Michigan.
That's a quality piece of
Yeah.
merch there.
That is.
I like that.
That is. My boy D-Dub.
Thank you.
What's going on, brother? Thank
Thank you.
you.
I thought I was going to be suspended after last week, but I'm here anyways. So.
No, you did a fine job. You know, my Gagu, my mother-in-law, she made the comment when you were in the producer's chair. She said that she thought you might be drunk with power. Was what she said.
It happens.
Hey, what has she ever produced? Is my
she has
first question.
she produced a wonderful daughter. I'll tell you
Oh.
that. And
I can't do that.
the reason,
so.
well, you can now through the marvel of modern medicine, but
Is that right?
Yeah. I've seen testimony that
you can do
that,
stuff like
so.
I
that.
think it's in the works still.
Yeah.
But yeah, she said that because you might have been a little critical, maybe hypercritical even of Richie's picks last
Yeah.
week.
Well,
so she went to Rich's
I'm
defense.
sorry about that. Rich, I'd like to say I'm sorry.
I don't believe you.
You know, if I had a friend of 30 years, I would probably be easier on them. So,
Just another day with in the life of being a friend of
There you
DW
go.
over here.
It makes for good TV, though. And of course, next to D-Dub, the incomparable, the impeccable, the one and only Richie Rich. What's going on?
Richie Rich.
Jim, Tones, Daryl. What's what was the story with the hat again? Remind me.
If you look back through your text thread, I said that if Michigan doesn't score 51 points, I will wear a propeller hat on the show.
I was fooled too. I didn't make that kind of guarantee, but
Well,
I
it
was
turns out
fooled,
you
too.
shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I know better.
so
So
he
did you buy that, or is
Yeah.
that just hanging around the house?
I wear it sometimes. My wife makes me wear it in the corner.
Yeah.
And she yells at me and throws shit at me. Breakables.
That's when you
primarily.
come home late and drunk, right?
That never happens. But if it were to, that's what she would certainly do.
That's what it's for.
But I'm going to wear this for the first part of the show anyway because it really, I can't keep my headphones on with this on. So,
That's a bet.
D-Dub, is it cool if I think it was with you I actually made it, that I said I would wear this.
It's cool. You can take
cool
it
if I
off
swap
at any
it out?
point you
All
want.
right,
I'm
all right.
afraid you're going to start floating toward the ceiling here.
If it really gets going, I might take off. You never know, man. Yeah, you never know. Well,
Are you,
folks.
are you Tweedledum or Tweedledummer?
both? Dumb.
Yes.
Yes, both.
Very good.
Folks, ladies, gentlemen, Romans, countrymen, we have a fantastic, just a fantastic, a killer show, you could even say, here tonight. We have a little bit of libation exploration, which we do, I think, every week. I don't think we've missed one of those yet. I brought some souvenirs back. I've been on the road a little bit lately, performing live. You may have you may have seen me somewhere, but I brought some souvenirs back for the guys. I know D-Dub, last time he was at one of the places I was, did that. So I followed suit. However, I didn't get mine at Kroger. I got mine at a local gift shop.
A legit.
Up there. Yeah,
local
so I got a
place.
little something for you guys. Of course, we do have trivia. We have a new segment which is going to go through every single 16 NFL games this week called Bet It or Forget It. So we can run through those. I have a timer. It's going to be 2 minutes per game, rapid fire. We're going to try to get through that very
So that
quickly.
means me and Tones get 15 seconds.
Yeah.
But, well, I don't have much to say.
Daryl, minute and a half, 15 seconds.
I don't have much to say. And of course, it wouldn't be a numbers guys show if we didn't offer our top pick. So we're going to do that last. But first, as we haven't been starting off this way recently because we had wings, and we're just going to put that on hold because I didn't realize that we were going to have a full panel of judges this week.
Yeah.
So
I saw that. You put a little video out there. You called me out. You called Rich doubtful.
yeah, you were out and
And,
doubtful as of yesterday. This was
Turns
I
out
wasn't
that
making this
video,
up.
which was a minute and a half long, got our most views to date. So
Has it really?
So, and the injury report, you were
I haven't-
doubtful, but you sucked it up, right?
Yeah, you guys sucked it up and you made it.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's been a hell of a week.
Did you get
guys.
some of that
I
soccer magic
don't
spray
like to-
and
Yeah,
fix your
you know.
injury?
I don't like to go blue, but it's been a hell of a week
Oh,
in my
damn.
house.
Hell of a week.
So,
Hell of a.
but I'm here now.
Hyperextended knee, and we're both here.
Yep.
Yeah, just like Travis.
Yeah.
Hey, Travis.
All right, guys, shall we get into it?
Let's
Yes.
do
All
it.
right, libation exploration. Here we go.
Okay.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with
Wow, is that
the
dark? Holy
numbers
shit.
guys.
Oh.
That's a
Oh my God, that's
little
dark.
thick.
And we are back in Studio 8B.
Holy crap.
Little thick. We have some comments coming
This looks like Pennzoil.
from the guys already.
Maybe if
Yeah, it is a little on the thick side. So this is a beer. I was at the local
Dark and
bodega, and it was my turn to buy for the show here. So I found this beer, and it looked really cool. It has a cool label.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
I
it
like
does.
I do like the label.
I'll show it here on their website. This is
Controversy
Short
Sells.
Throw Brewing, not to be confused with Shorts Brewing. Controversy Sells. It's an imperial pastry stout
All right, cool name.
that's
I like
doused.
I like the name.
It's doused with heavy amounts of marshmallow, vanilla beans, cinnamon, and coffee. ABV 12.2. So be careful with this one,
What's
guys. You might
caffeine?
only
How
have
ma-
one.
how many milligrams of
It doesn't give,
You have
it
to
doesn't give
douse
the.
it when you have 12.2%.
You
rolled
got to
in
be
it.
doused. You got to douse it. So anyway, so I took this up. I also had some other things that I bought while I was there at the bodega. And holy shit, this is dark.
Wow, strong as a mofo.
And
what's viscosity rating?
This is
10W30 right here.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Is this winter blend?
I think
You know,
this is definitely the winter blend. Here.
Wow.
I think it's synthetic.
Hey, Daryl or Rich, you guys want to hold it up to that camera over there?
The
Yeah, the one up there in the
Wow.
corner. Maybe you can
you
get a
see the
Oh,
I don't know.
not a lot of color to.
you're supposed to have the. This is supposed to be
Wow.
served in a different glass. It's like that little. Kind
A snifter.
Yeah, I guess.
Almost. Yeah,
this
the
is
little tulip.
Pennzoil after you put about 8,000 too many miles
Yeah,
on here.
that's, you know when you have the sticker and you're like
Yeah.
3,000 miles over that sticker. Yeah,
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Surprised
it.
it's not a bourbon brewed beer at that high of a.
Woo.
Well, anyway, this is fancy stuff. So I get to the cash register and I go to check out, and I had one other thing that was a $20 item, and my bill was $50. I said, "Wow, this is." So it's sold in a 4-pack of 16-ounce cans, $30 a 4-pack for this. Hopefully, it is delicious.
I would wear your hat if
Sick.
somebody could drink 2 of these in a half hour. I would wear that hat.
That sounds like a challenge.
I could do it.
Wow.
I'm not sure if we have enough to go around tonight.
Holy crap! This is not a light sipping beer, dude.
No, it's not a sipper.
No, it's not a sipper. It's not a sipper at all.
Wait, isn't it a zipper?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, maybe it is a
Sorry,
zipper. It's not a
I'm already
pounder.
confused. Yeah, it's not a powered.
This is not a.
So you passed up 45 natty natural lights for four
They have a ton of beer at this place,
16-ounce.
and I don't know. It just sounded good. Cinnamon, vanilla,
Was this
and, coffee.
Was this at the Rochester location?
It wasn't. No, this was at the. It's a mobile station, I believe it is, on the corner of Silver Bell and 24 up there.
And it's like just
Brand new.
loaded with beer.
March's
Yeah,
mobile?
yeah. They recently expanded it, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's a really nice place.
It's not a poolside
Not
beer.
your father's mobile.
No, it's real nice.
And you're sure you grabbed the beer and not the oil?
Maybe they charge me for the oil. I've had
Yeah,
oil
this-
changes that cost that much.
First thoughts from me. Vanilla Java Porter from Atwater.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. Plus, I'm getting like double the ABV.
You're
I think,
sold.
That thing's got.
I think we might catch Daryl singing here around the 8 o'clock hour.
If I can finish it, by God.
This is knocking me on my
Different than
keister,
what might
dude.
Sure.
I better off doing shots of Crown than drinking this.
You're better off doing shots of Chi-Chi's, my friend.
You're always better off doing shots at Chi-Chi's. So, Tones, I'll tell you what. Let's simplify our rating scale going forward here. Instead of stealing Alprez's, just are you going to buy it? Are you going to pass it? What are you going to do with this? What do you think?
I'll pass. This is
Oh, you're going to pass on it?
way too stiff for me.
That's what she said.
That was too. You beat me.
That was.
This is not. This is
she said. There you go.
the opposite end of the
make it official.
spectrum of the type of beers I like. So
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, there is a second string numbers guy in the chat right now, Gary K, also known as Snoop. Gave us 100% and a bunch of clapping for the new intro.
oh yeah,
I loved it.
That's good.
Yeah.
And we got
and
the
the
new
name of the new
background,
show.
just about BS. That's,
Yeah, it's
that's
we're
about
BSing.
what we're worth.
Yeah. Beer and sports.
Ooh.
Also barbecue and betting and
If you're following
everything.
our picks, you just know that we're BSing you.
That's right. We actually do the exact opposite of anything we say on the show. All right.
Jimmy, I'm buying it.
You're buying it?
Whoa.
Yeah, I'd buy it.
You're
I
buying
mean,
it?
maybe not at that price point, but
Yeah, for a special occasion, say?
yeah.
No,
Thanksgiving?
no. After a big meal, this too heavy for a big meal.
That's kind of a dessert type of, less pumpkin pie
No.
and more, what did you call this stuff again?
No, I have a sweet potato casserole be coming up if I'm drinking this, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what's interesting is there wasn't like a lot of, I expected there to be like a lot of white fluffy head or there wasn't a lot of head at all in this thing.
Cool can, too.
Oh, but
The can's the best part
Yeah,
of it,
can's
and the
cool.
name. I like it's a cool name, but
I thought Seinfeld when I saw that can. It's got that sort of like, bow, bow.
Yes,
bam.
for sure.
bing, bing, bing.
I don't know.
Who did that? That was
That was
pretty
me.
good. Yeah, you been practicing that,
I
Tones?
don't know.
I like
You
that.
have some
I watched
talent down
Seinfeld.
there, Tones.
Yeah,
All right.
pretty good, man. All right, Richie Rich. What
I'm
do you
buying. I'm with Daryl here. I'm putting on the cozy socks, throwing the fire up,
Yeah.
having a nice. The flavors there, everything they say. I love things that got like the heavy cinnamon in it. They say marshmallow. I don't really pick that up, but it definitely is probably adding to the sweetness with the vanilla.
Yeah,
That's,
But I actually enjoy these type of beers. I like the 12%. This is what I'm going to be dousing on my head when the Lions win the Super Bowl this year.
If that's the case, I'll buy it. I'll buy it if the Lions win the Super
If the
Bowl.
Lions win the Super Bowl, I'll chug one of these. I'll shotgun
Yeah.
one
hey,
of these.
I will too.
could you buy this stuff?
You could do whatever you want.
Oh, that's coming back up right away.
Yeah.
There's no
That's,
way.
that's rough, bro.
Not saying you're going to enjoy it, but you
That's
could do it.
Coming out every nostril, eyeball, ear hole.
Yeah.
You ever taken the Hershey syrup bottle?
Yes.
Done a shot of that?
I gotta watch
That's
this
kind of
final
what this
shot
tastes
cup.
like.
Isn't it?
There is. There's a chocolately
Yeah.
taste to it. It's actually really,
You
it's really,
nailed
really
it on the
good.
head with the dessert, though. It definitely is
Yeah.
a dessert beer, for
It's
sure.
really good.
Yeah.
This will be about
Yeah.
the slowest drinking beer you could possibly buy.
Well, that's
though.
what you want after dinner.
I don't
Tone.
know.
You don't want to be rushed. You want
If I want slow drinking, I'll get a bourbon, not a beer. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
well, maybe the bourbon's not around that night.
I feel like this is way less harsh than bourbon.
No, but I would like slow drink. This is beer. I like to drink a little faster, something lighter.
It's a preference.
This
thing.
is
I gotcha.
12 and a half, whatever. What did we say, 12.2?
Yeah, 12. Over
So
12.
if that was in the, bourbon, it'd be a 24.4 proof. Did I do that right?
yeah.
Doubling?
Doubling, yeah.
Dublin, double
And
down.
so, so it's not quite as good of a deal, but Nevertheless,
All right.
let's keep the show moving,
Yeah,
Jimmy.
I'm
I don't
going to
want
give you my
I
rating
don't
real
want to
quick.
be blamed for bogging down the show.
No, we appreciate that.
Is Jimmy buying or selling?
I'm going to go with buy it, but
right. Well,
I'm
you're
not going to
right,
buy it
buy
at $30 again. I'm sorry. I mean, it's delicious. Don't misunderstand me. But
That might,
There's no value play here.
part of that whole thing should be, if Jim's buying, are we
Right.
drinking it?
Does it really cost us anything if Jim's buying?
right.
yeah, because I could get a cube plus of Natter Day.
And I
So-
still got to try the lemonade one or whatever.
Oh, I should have brought you one, man. I forgot you
We're
haven't
out?
had that yet.
We don't have any. No. Okay.
Not here. I have
Next week.
Well, actually, I'm out too, but I'll buy some. I'll be
You
restocking
got
pretty soon.
not only can you get a cube, you could actually give a donation to the Church of Latter-day Saints.
If I really wanted to do the most good, that's what I would do.
A project for a better tomorrow.
That's right. That's what we could be doing. Instead, we're drinking their
You need a lot of bets to pay off to do donations.
for sure. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate that. It's good. I'm going to enjoy it. It's going to take me the
Cheers.
rest
I
of the
give
show
it a
to drink
cheers.
this. I can guarantee you.
Hey, how much was that cube of Natter Day?
I don't know because I didn't buy it. Well, Mrs. Midwest, she got it for me. So if she wants to chime in the chat, Mrs. Midwest, let us know if you remember what the price was for the cube of Natter Day Saints. Then we would appreciate it. I'm assuming it's in the 20s, low 20s probably. Be my guess. So that's what I got. All right. Next up. Oh, yeah, souvenirs. I brought you guys some stuff.
Awesome.
This will be quick.
I love gifts.
I know you guys love gifts. Yeah.
While you're doing that, I forgot I took a picture of the Natter Day. 1849 at Kroger
For how much?
Oh, for a 30
The
pack?
cube?
for a 30-pack.
Wow.
Ooh, there you go.
Way better
So-
value play.
Is that a positive EV, Jimmy?
That's totally
super
plus
positive.
EV.
That's like
Oh, yeah.
mega.
That is plus EV and a half.
I don't know if you're drinking those after Thanksgiving dinner, though.
It's more of a spring, summer
that-
kind of a thing.
No,
I think.
I can't drink this, dude.
Oh, tell me.
All right, I'll start with Tones here because now we were up in a place in northern Michigan, right by the Mackinac Bridge, which is
The mighty Mac.
that's certainly a we call that a landmark that I think everybody knows, even if you're not from Michigan.
I
It's a big ass bridge.
I think that's widely
Destination
known,
point.
right? Biggest bridge in the U.S.
Yeah,
I believe.
yeah,
I
it's a
think.
big bridge.
Suspension bridge? maybe?
Connects the lower
Suspension
peninsula.
bridge, yes.
I was to say that Golden Gate Bridge looks pretty
Suspension bridge, right?
Well, and every year on Labor Day they have a bridge walk where they go and
I think that's this weekend.
it just passed. And I was up there on Sunday. We weren't there for the bridge walk on Monday, but
Okay.
Tones, I know you're the most active, I think, or at least the most physically fit out of the four of us, and you probably walk more than us. So I got you.
Okay.
I got you a bridge walk shirt from the 62nd annual, which was last year's bridge walk.
Okay.
Yeah, that was last year's bridge walk.
So you got a good deal. You got a good deal on that. 'cause
I got a good deal on that. I know. Yeah,
That's kind of like Lions colors. So I like
yeah,
that.
it's a Lions
very
colors.
much.
Actually, it looks like a Buffalo Bill shirt.
It does. Yep. So that's a little keepsake for you
thank
from
you.
the bridge walk from 2022.
I can
Is
say
that-
I
is
walked
it-
the bridge when I never walked the
Why
bridge.
does
Is that
it
a
say
Gildan
2019 on the back?
It may be older. I don't know. I got a really good deal on it.
2019. Well,
You got
not
some-
last year. It was
some
like pre-COVID.
These
More
were next to the
positive
Chi-
EV. Yeah.
This was in the Chi bin.
CLV.
Oh, there's something on the back. I didn't even look at the
Yeah,
back.
2019.
Oh shit, that was. Well, they lied to me. They said it was from last year. Oh man,
Scammed.
I'm embarrassed.
Scam.
That's
Thank you.
it's 5-year-old
Unbelievable.
bridge walk. How many years is that? 19.
It was pre-COVID.
Shit. Huh. I
4
feel
years
ripped
special.
off. Okay, D-Dub.
Really grazie.
You got a couple things, pal. I've known you for a long time. So, let's see here. Which was yours? Well, here's the first thing. I know you like Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Big fan of Las
Yes.
Vegas.
Yes.
And
Yes and yes.
you're also big into sewing. You've told me that you like to, do sewing.
You pull the thimble out once in a while.
Well, you don't have to. Hey, how about you pull out this thimble, the Nevada ceramic thimble?
Is it made of silver?
That's made of ceramic.
Oh.
It's a
Maybe-
ceramic thimble
I don't wanna
that
break
says
it.
Nevada
Thank
on
you.
it from Mackinac, Michigan. I'm not sure why they had that,
That's cool.
but I always think of
Fit
Nevada,
over
Las
your thumb.
Vegas.
Is it,
Hey, you didn't take the price tag off there.
Oh
I'm
no!
sure
Well, it's all
So,
right. I
but-
want you to know I got positive EV on that.
That's tacky.
That's a steal.
What else did I get for you?
That's cool, Jimmy.
Oh yeah, well, you thought that was cool.
Wait for this.
Also, I know that you're big into tennis.
A little bit.
Well, I'm more into women's tennis, and you like men's tennis.
Played a little first singles in Anchor Bay High School.
Yeah, you played a little.
1996.
And you may want to take this out. I haven't taken it out of the box yet. But this is it's a die cast miniature antique finished. It's antique finished pencil sharpener. That is a statue of a male tennis player.
Wow.
Oh,
This is before pickleball. Right?
That was before. No, it's tennis. It says it right on there.
Okay.
Well, pickleball wasn't around 2019, Tom.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So that was for you.
pickleball's giving racquetball a run for its money.
That seemed a little heavy. Is that?
Oh, it's die cast.
Wow.
It says it right
dude.
on there. This is the real deal.
That's a solid sharpener.
So you can
cool.
put that on your desk. People aren't going to know it's a pencil sharpener, and the next thing you know,
No.
unfortunately, the pencil goes right in the guy's ass to sharpen it. So it's kind of unusual, but
Why does he look like Hannibal Lecter?
It does look like
Hell.
Hannibal. Yeah.
all
It's
right.
bronze, man. Wow, it's like people ask you what trophy you won now.
Something
Really?
about
Oh.
fava beans.
Yeah.
That's for you. I just wanted to let you know that I was thinking about you while I was up
That's-
there
that's pretty
having a
cool.
good time. Yeah.
I'm gonna pull the sticker off there because
Yeah. Now, for Rich, we haven't been as friends as long as I've been friends with these other two guys.
We're acquaintances.
Yeah, we've been more acquaintances. However,
Trending in friendship.
associates.
We're trending.
Oh, Daryl, I'm sorry. There's one more thing here.
Oh, wow.
I forgot
Dear
about
Lord.
this.
Yeah.
Here is, you love Canada. I mean, I know you're a big fan of the Canadian.
Yes.
So
Guilty.
here's a magnet that's a Canadian flag for you.
Was it made
Two.
in Canada or China?
Nah, it's probably China, I'm thinking.
Okay.
But there's a Canadian flag magnet. You can put that on a file cabinet or put it on your fridge at home. Just every morning you wake up, you'll think of me and think of the great time I had
Our
in Mackinac
friends to the
City
north.
with a Canadian flag magnet.
Well, gosh dang, man, I don't even know what to say.
Are you tearing up?
I appreciate it.
It's
That's
patriotic.
very kind.
Yep.
So, Richie, for you, buddy, I was thinking of your whole family here.
You could go in
And I know you love your daughters.
You like your daughters, right? You do a lot of running around for your daughters.
It's a day-to-day thing, but I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. And one of them is named Rachel.
Yep.
And this is a it's a placemat, I believe it is actually.
Oh, okay.
And it says Rachel on it.
Wow.
That's cool too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing.
I think she'll enjoy that. There's some games to play on the back.
Okay.
And the best part is you could use like a dry erase marker on it and
And she can reuse
And
it.
you could, do the.
she can reuse it. Is she big at the princesses?
Yeah, when she was 3 or 4,
Well,
but
good.
you know
Good. It'll
what?
take her back a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. She'll like
Absolutely.
that.
Look at that. Thank you, Jim. You even got the right spelling of Rachel, right? Which is very important.
It is important. It is
That
important.
can go
Yeah,
either way.
I've
there
seen
another
some
way?
different. AEL?
AEL is
AEL,
a very
yeah.
common
Yeah.
way.
Well, and then now this can go either way. You can give this to your girlfriend if you want, or you can give it to your daughter, Lauren. Here is just a little sign, a little reminder for Mr. Claus. You're Catholic,
Okay.
I hope, right?
I am.
Okay. Just a little reminder to stop here, Santa.
Aw.
Santa, stop here.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, those
Lauren
are
couldn't
personalized.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir.
And then, Rich, I didn't forget about you, big fella. These,
Woo, strong.
that is strong. Yeah.
Jesus.
These are for you, pal. These are personalized shoelaces that say "Rich"
Rich.
on them, so you can put those in your finest.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
if you wear some
Save those handy
Nikes
for
or
4th of July.
Adidas.
Those are perfect for me.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Lace
And
them
also,
up. I like to lace them up.
I picked up one more thing for one of our first. Actually, I believe it's our first subscriber, Kevin.
Oh, K-Dub.
Kev.
Yeah, I'm not saying I maybe I got a pretty good deal if I bought 2 of these personalized laces, but here's some Kevin personalized laces as well. So
That's
I
what
hope
you get
he's
for
watching.
subscribing first.
I
yeah,
hope he's
I
watching.
hope so too. That's for him. He's a good guy.
I think he heard I wasn't going to be on the show tonight, and he may not be watching tonight.
Well,
but
hey
yeah,
Daryl,
tune in.
you can keep those if you want to. I mean, that's up to you.
be
If
good.
you want to do
Be
the
like,
right
why are
thing.
you wearing Kevin laces?
Well, I know he's into watches and belts, and usually along with that
That's
go
my BFF.
shoes. So if he's into shoes, they have some a cool flame pattern on those. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy that. And I was
Appreciate
thinking
it,
about you as we were texting, and I was losing bets on Michigan Wolverines.
Not Fresno State, though.
No, not Fresno State.
As brought it.
They really did. All right, guys,
So what we got?
let's move on. It's time for trivia.
Okay.
Calling the masters of facts, the sultans of stats, the czars of knowledge that isn't learned in college. It's the Numbers Guys Trivia.
She get like one of those
Gold
oil,
pick,
oil
dude.
things to put through it. We call those
Like a filter, or a little.
like what you use
A
the
funnel?
The funnel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's man.
some head on there.
Oh, you did get a little. Maybe I poured mine too
I
slow.
think you could dye eggs in there, like. That's dude.
Definitely a vinegar base. Is that what you're saying?
All right, Numbers Guys trivia. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Do it.
Oh, how about that? How about let's put the right thing on?
That's a
There we go.
controversy.
Hey, in 2003, which Detroit Lion proudly wore the number 3 on his jersey? In 2003, which Detroit Lion proudly wore the number 3 on his jersey? Ty Shelrow, Shambo, best of 3. Hey, if you don't get this right, you're buying the beer. I think I have to buy it 2 weeks in a row now. Or maybe 3 weeks. So if everybody gets it
No,
right,
no,
I buy.
no, that's not
2
right.
weeks. 2 weeks. Natter Day was 3 weeks.
I
That was
haven't
you.
bought it in a while, so if it defaults, I'll pick it up.
I'm trying to think the early 2000 Lions. What the heck was going on there?
Nothing good. We know that.
No, it was
No.
not a prime time for the Lions.
Coach Prime time. God, if I have to hear, unless we're talking about Cheers and a steakhouse, I don't want to hear
I keep the
Coach
receipts.
and Prime.
I keep the receipts.
If I were to use my phone call
To
right
God.
now, I think I'd call Lada
You didn't believe.
if we were allowed a phone call. on
Okay, what do we got? I think.
I have no idea.
Ugh, that's tough. Okay, I'm taking a shot.
Yeah, who wore number 3
I'm taking a
in
shot. here.
2003? Well, you know who it wasn't, right?
Yeah, Barry
Yeah.
Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Bear.
Or there's some other ones you know.
Herman Moore.
Oh, Daryl just changed his answer. When I said,
All
Was
right,
in
let's see what we got.
big play.
Oh, that wasn't even close.
Big play.
Reason within reason.
I'm trying to think who even wears those type of numbers. It's
Well, what was Rodney Pete? Was he 6 or 9? Andre Ware was 9.
I thought 6 or
What
yes.
was the kicker? The
Oh, man.
lonesome kicker.
Hanson.
Hanson
Hanson.
was on the 3.
No?
Yeah.
Three was like right after we had season.
He was close. I
tickets
think
there.
he was.
I thought he was 2 or something.
Yeah, Hanson was low, but
I don't
it
know.
wasn't him. I thought you guys might get this.
That's a tough call. That was not a good period for the Lions. Who was Bobby Ross
No,
gone?
I'm not buying the beer.
Was Bobby Ross gone?
Wow, someone got it.
Well, I might be buying the beer. I don't know. I gotta think about it. So if everybody gets it,
Does this really stick to metal? I can't get it to stick.
they didn't give me a guarantee with it.
Isn't bronze metal? Are you saying this isn't real bronze?
Double D says Eddie Murray.
I think you're right.
Eddie Murray. It's a good guess.
Are you done with that?
No, it wasn't done. I might change my pick. I don't know. I didn't know it, so I'm
I
not.
thought you were golfing, Double D. Must be. Is it raining out there?
Can I turn that in for you, or are you gonna look it up on your phone?
I'm gonna put down
What a
Eddie Murray
weasel.
now.
He's cheating over
Put down
here.
Eddie Murray.
I didn't change it. I don't think I
He's
have the
got
right.
his cell phone
Was
out
Eddie
and he's
Murray on
looking
the
it up.
I'm doing the live
Cayman
chat.
three?
That's weak, man.
Oh, so I'm sorry. I like to talk with our audience. during the
That's
show.
weak. That's weak.
I actually think his number was number 9, but pretty sure I'm wrong on that one.
All right, we'll get to the answer later in the show. Wow, we are moving. Okay, so here's what we got for the next one.
It's amazing how we'll move when Lions are on.
Yeah, we seem to be
Let's go, let's
really
go.
flying here. What I do, or what I did, is I went through and handicapped, and I do this every week, using my model, every single NFL game for totals, for margin, and for money lines. And I have those all laid out on slides along with the line. Now, the line was as of last night, so I'll make sure that the line is still relatively similar to where it was when I made these. And we're going to go around the table. We have 2 minutes for the entire table to say if there's a bet on the game or not a bet on the game. And you're welcome to use the lines that I have. Wait a minute. There's Realtor, wow, I'm sorry. Jeez, oh Pete. FKA Realtor Lauren says he's not watching the chat. Lies. Lies. They're all lies.
That's pretty weak, Rich.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, why would you make that
First of all,
shit
I
up,
didn't put
Rich?
down Eddie Murray, so you guys can
You
all
didn't.
suck it.
You didn't.
Eddie Murray, did he come back or something? Why would he be on the team in 2003?
No, he was long gone.
Yeah, it wasn't on the team in
Yeah.
2003.
He was done in like late 80s, I think.
All right, so we're going to call this segment Bet It or Forget It.
Bet it or forget it.
NFL edition.
Quick question.
Yes, sir.
Does this count like towards our record if we bet it?
No. Just, give you an overview. Maybe it's, the Texans and Texans are playing,
So we're just shooting from the hip.
shooting from the hip. Maybe you have a play on it. Maybe you don't. Doesn't count for anything.
Just want to make sure.
All right, you ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's start with tonight. Here we go. We got the Lions and the Chiefs, of course, playing at Arrowhead. Chiefs minus 220. Now, this information is going to be a little bit old because Travis Kelce not playing. But my line came to money line minus 271, 6.1 the Chiefs laying for the spread, and 54.5 on totals. I really got nothing there, but let's see what you guys got. Richie?
I'm too invested in this game. Being with the Lions, I'm passing. Looking forward. I think it's gonna be close to the line though, but I'm not betting it.
Okay, D-Dub.
I got a few different things going on this one, but most of it involved different boosts and some prop bets and whatnot. So I probably would also pass.
I'm gonna pass on it. Tones.
I got it as one of my bets. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm geeked. It's been a long time. I think the Lions are going to straight up win tonight.
Straight
Money
up win
line.
tonight. Money
I
line.
can see it going either way. Honestly, I honestly could see it. I love the fact that Kelsey's out.
That helps.
I can't hate it.
That
That
certainly helps. And you know what? On some of these, as an example, the 6.1, that didn't factor in the full weight of Kelce being out because of
Sure.
the time when I make these.
Sure.
So it's
That's
Yeah.
a big
Yeah.
deal. That makes a big difference. That probably does knock it down to 4.5. Quite
I looked
honestly.
Right.
at money line today was plus 180. So I think it was about the same. And that was a couple.
How much
hours
time we got
ago.
left? I want to cut tone off here.
50. Go ahead.
I got a good bet on this one because FanDuel was off, or DK was offering. If any team gets up by 7, if you bet the money line when
Yep.
they're up by 7, you automatically win.
Yes, sir.
My bet was max $50. It was a good
Yeah, not a bad amount.
bet.
You take the Lions?
I took the Lions.
Yeah, why not? Right?
Yeah.
Because they score the first touchdown, the game's over.
It's gonna pay you like.
As long as Riley hits the extra point.
That's what I
You
said.
got to drill that.
That's what I
The
said.
EP.
All right, guys, we're down to 25 seconds. I think we are good. Oh, by the way, the current line on the game, it's going to be Lions plus, well, they're all over the place. You can get Lions plus 6 at DraftKings.
Wow.
Right now?
That's good.
Yeah.
I'd
Oh,
take
money
that.
moving
That's
late.
shocking.
At minus
That tells me
112.
money's moving late on KC, though.
But get this, at FanDuel, you can get the Chiefs minus 3.5 at minus 120. So it's all over the
all
map
over.
on that.
Wow.
All over the map
There's
on that.
money flowing everywhere.
All right, next game. We got Panthers at Falcons. That's going to be Sunday. My model line comes to minus 170 for the money line, 2.7 on the spread. That's, by the way, the Falcons laying 2.7. And totals 41.6. What do you guys think on this one?
I'm going to jump in. I like the Falcons big time here. I think it's Bryce's first game. He's on the road. That's going to be a tough environment for him. I'm taking the Falcons with the spread on this one for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, rookie quarterbacks in the first week of the season. Isn't there some sort of crazy stat about that one?
I'm sure there is.
Yeah, Falcons money line. It's
Falcons money
It's
line.
not a great value per se, but should be some.
I could see myself losing on the hook. So if you want to buy it down to 3, that's fine. But I mean, I think the Falcons win by at least 3. But I'm with D-Dub. He'll struggle in his first couple games, and this is a great place to jump in.
I'm with Rich. Falcons with the spread. I definitely think they could win by at least a field goal.
And I'll tell you what, I'm against all you guys on this because my number comes to minus 2.7. It's past the 3, so the Falcons are laying 3.5. I wouldn't take it, but if I was going to do anything, I would take the Panthers in this one and take the
So
3.5
you passing
personally. Yeah,
officially?
I'm not. It's not one of my top picks, but if I was, I might take a little piece of that, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't have anything on it yet, on that one.
The Panthers have absolutely no offense. They have no offense. I mean, who's their number 1 receiver? Thielen. He's averaged about 600 yards last 4
Oh, they're
years.
pretty terrible. Yeah, they're pretty terrible.
I mean, well, we'll see though, and that's why they call it the NFL. I mean, every game comes within a touchdown or so.
Sure. We got Ravens and Texans. I'm sorry, the Texans actually at the Ravens. Money line, no action there. A little light on the spread for me. I have the Ravens minus 8.9. They're at minus 10. And the totals on this one, this is a play for me, at minus 38.7. The line as of last night was 43.5. What do you guys think on this one?
Kind of a lot of what we were saying in the last game. Another rookie quarterback. I mean,
That's a tough call.
a money line or against the spread, it just doesn't usually work out in week 1 for a rookie quarterback. I've been hearing it all week. So, yeah, I'd probably just do the money line for the Ravens.
Minus 479.
I mean, I'm doing it as part of a 3-team parlay you'll see later.
Okay.
So that's just full disclosure.
Gotcha.
I was just going to say, Tones, that I'm going to stay away from this one. I think Houston's a better coach. I want to see what Ryan's pulls out. I think they got a little more talent because of the draft picks, and I have a bad feeling this is going to be a late backdoor deal. But if so, I'm not touching it, but I don't hate Daryl's pick either. I'm definitely not touching the Texans on this thing.
Ed Reed isn't walking through those doors, buddy. Just so you know.
I'm not liking any of these bets on this game. I wouldn't touch it. So.
No, not touching it. I'm touching it huge. I would certainly go to the under on this. It's 5 points compared to my numbers, so that is a play. In fact, that may be one of my top picks. I don't really remember if it made
taking
the
the
cut or
Texans?
not, but I just take the totals to the under there.
Sounds like you had a few too many controversial sells.
Yeah.
He's going under, though. I can see the under. The Ravens play good defense, rookie quarterback.
Yeah,
It could happen.
I got 38.7.
I don't hate that one.
5 points. That's a deal. Next up, we got, let me reset that, and Bengals at Browns. I think Tones has something on this. I came up with plus 139. I had the Browns getting 1.5, and then 47.2 from my totals. What do you think? Let's start with Tones.
As I'll discuss later, I'm taking the Bengals here. I just like their offense. I think they could easily cover that 3 points. They're a solid team, Super Bowl contender in my opinion. I think they'll handle this game without a problem.
Everything you said is true, Tones, except the Browns are going to take this one.
Uh-oh.
The game at home at the Dog Pound. Oh, give me the Browns on this one with a surprise late win in this ball game. I think their defense is good enough, and I think Watson with a year under his belt is going to come out pretty strong. I do agree the Bengals are a Super Bowl contender and will be there at the end of the year, but week one NFL coming out a little rusty. I think from what I remember, Burrow hasn't played since he got hurt very early in training camp, so I think the Browns surprised him here.
D-Dub?
I'm laying off because of the quarterback situation on both sides. I don't believe that Watson is.
I'm not sold on Watson.
Not sure
anymore.
yet.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying bet the Bengals because, after a week or two, we might say, hey, that is the old Deshaun. But for now, I don't know about the QB situation on the Bengals. Got the best quarterback in the league, arguably, but what his health status is, I don't know. So laying off.
Laying off, and I would do absolutely nothing here as well. So moving on to the next one. We got the Jags at the Colts. Money line, no action there for me. Spread, this one's pretty interesting. Plus 3.6 is what I came up with for the Colts. They're actually getting 5. And then the totals, not really anything there for me either. So I would do nothing. It's up to you guys. What do you think?
I love this game. I mean, here's the thing, though, is if you look at any trend, the Jags are terrible in Indianapolis, but I don't think Indianapolis knows what the hell they're doing with Richardson. I think
rookie quarterback again.
Another rookie quarterback.
repeating itself.
I think the Jags are going to come out hot this year. Everybody loves them. I think they're as good as the Lions. If I recall, I was at a game last year where the Lions won 38-6. And somehow the Jags won the playoff game and the Lions didn't. But
They were hot late in the season, Jags.
Yeah, they're hot late. They got Calvin Ridley on top of everybody else coming back this week. I love the Jags off. I don't know how the Colts hang in this game. I'm sure they will somehow, but Jags are one of my top picks this week. I say buck the trend, take the Jags.
All right, D-Dub?
I got this as part of my 3-team parlay involving rookie quarterbacks. Every game we've talked about so far has to do with the quarterback situation. And this one's no different. I do not believe in the quarterback at the Colts, Richardson. But I could be wrong. I drafted him in the fantasy league, as Rich knows. I just don't see that he could possibly be ready for week 1, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm throwing the Jags money line into my parlay.
Tones.
I think Jags at least by a touchdown, so with the points, and I would say the under I would take as well.
Going under 42.2. And then you're taking the Jags laying 5.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And moving right along here. Got the Bucks at the Vikings. No action here on the money line. I guess you could take. No action on the money line. I came up with 4.9. The Vikings should be laying. They're laying 6. Nothing there for me, and the totals are spot on as well. So, what do you guys think on that?
Well, I think this is a sneaky game.
Yeah, Baker.
Buccaneers.
Isn't Baker starting? Yeah.
Yep.
I'm not
Sneaky.
The Buccaneers. I just got a funny feeling that they're gonna steal one here.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna. I wouldn't. No, not in week 1. I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not there yet. So no, nothing. Nothing for me.
Nothing for you. Tones?
I think Vikes could win this by a touchdown. So
Who?
Yeah.
point. Yep.
Vikings.
Yeah.
just
The spread.
Laying
Yeah.
6.
I think
Vikings right now. Let me see if
Yeah.
that's moved.
I
curious to
feel
see.
like this is a trap, as so
Yes,
eloquently.
that's the word I was looking for. Trap.
It's a trap.
It's
Yeah.
a trap.
From the Von Trapp family.
I will
was
say
thinking
you
Star
can
Wars
get, not to interrupt,
was
but you
the-
can get the Vikings right now laying 5 if you'd like
Yeah.
at Barstool,
It
minus
seems
110.
like the Vikings should blow them out.
I
Right?
just don't think Tampa's offense is going to keep up with.
Really,
Vikings
they're
offense.
only missing a quarterback, and the
Yeah,
ghost
what's-
of Tom Brady wasn't much last year.
Yeah, what were they doing on offense? They weren't doing a whole lot.
They made the playoffs.
Yeah, they're.
I can't
They got
argue
Baker.
Baker's any better than an 80-year-old Brady, but they still have Mike Evans, Godwin. They got some weapons out there. I have a bad feeling about it. I'm laying off of it.
Laying off? All right. And I think I already said my piece on that. No
But-
play there for me.
No, I mean, if you're gonna play the Vikings, you at least get to hear the bird.
Oh, that is pretty cool.
I don't want
Something
them
like
to
that.
win because they're same division as Lions, but I'm not cheering for them. But
Right.
if I had to put money on it,
Okay, guys. Titans and Saints. According to my numbers, nothing on the money line. Half a point on the spread. It's already at 3, so nothing there. And the total's pretty much spot on for that as well. You got the Saints laying 3 at home, 41, minus 172. What do you guys say on that one, Tones?
I'm not feeling any bets on this one. I would pass.
No, nothing there.
I don't
D-Dub?
like anything.
I got nothing.
No, Richie.
I'm with these guys. Here's the thing though, is like the Saints are the favorite. Like the Saints, I feel like have been favored for the last 4 years, and they suck.
And they haven't done
They
shit.
have Derek
Yeah.
Carr, which is cool, but I mean the Titans. I mean they still have Henry.
He sucks.
Derek
Derek
Henry
Carr.
sucks.
No, not Derrick
Oh.
Henry. No,
Derek
Derrick Carr.
Henry.
I would think the Titans on this game if I'm leaning any direction, but I'm not touching it. Kamara's out. I don't like this game at all. I'm out.
Yeah, it's still a field goal, by the way. It's 3 everywhere. Either way, you can get juice on both sides. Minus 105, minus 3 at Caesars, minus 105, plus 3 if you wanted to take the Titans at DraftKings. But
I mean, the Titans added
I don't
Hopkins.
think I'd do
which
either
isn't-
one of those.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's say Titans if anything, but I'm not touching it.
Yes, sir. Next up, we've got the 49ers at the Steelers. At the Steelers, my money line came to plus 130. I got the Steelers getting 2 with totals of 43.9. No action to get on the money line. Talking a half a point on the spread, and it's not through a key number. And then you might maybe take the over there, but I don't think I would advise that. What do we have? Let's start with D-Dub this time.
Steelers. I got Steelers. You'll see them later in a teaser.
Okay.
But we'll save that for later. The Steelers really could flat out win this game.
Sure.
But I feel like, if memory serves me correct, they struggle a bit the last couple of years in the beginning of the season. But anyways, I don't know. I'm going to do a tease where I get some extra points, but I will take them later.
Not playing it as is. No, Richie?
I mean, does anybody remember who the 49ers lost to in week 1 last year? It was the Chicago Bears, of all teams.
I
I
did not
don't-
know that.
Does anybody really buy into this Brock Purdy guy? I mean, he looked phenomenal, but he is the 7th last pick in the draft for a reason. I think the Steelers I think the whole AFC Central is going to make the play. Or by the way, was it the North? The North. I'm sorry, the North with Baltimore. I'd say all of them make the playoffs. Give me the Steelers on this one. I'll take them at home. Plus, was it plus 2.5 at home?
Steelers plus 2.5
Yeah.
at home.
Give me that.
A home dog.
Home dog. Give it to me.
All right. Tones.
I'll take the Niners by a field goal. I think they got the best defense in the league. I don't think the Steelers are going to be able to move the ball much on them at all.
One interesting fact, though, Tones, no one's really talked about it, though, is that they lost their defensive coordinator. And that's a big deal. That guy was...
It can make a difference, but the talent's there.
I hear you.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too easy, and that's why I'm taking the Steelers.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. That's reasonable. By the way, Double D just chimed in the chat. He said Eddie Murray wore 33 back in the day. 33, not 3. And the reason he was seeing double.
that.
He was seeing double a lot of time back then. So, and I can probably vouch for that. Yeah. All right. Moving right along here, guys. This is kind of an interesting one. We've got the Cardinals at the Commodes. We got the Commodes
Yes.
minus 307 on the money line.
Commodes.
Minus 5.4. Laying 5.4 is what my number comes to on the Commanders. And totals of 38.1. Can't get any closer to that than the actual line. What do you guys think? What do you guys think here?
I think it's one of my favorite picks of the week. You got the Cardinals who are blatantly tanking.
Yeah.
They're rolling out a guy. I think Detroit had this guy, picked this guy off the practice squad last year at some point. Is it Dobbs or whatever that's starting? They're blatantly tanking. Commanders have a new owner, so they always want to, start the 10-year off on the right foot. I think 41-7 is about the right total the score for this game tonight. Commanders might be one of my pick of the weeks. Now look at this line. I love it.
Wow, you love it.
I love
All
it.
right. You don't just like it. You love it. You want some more of it, D-Dub.
Yeah. I'm teasing it later because 7's a big number in the NFL.
It is, yeah. It's a big
But
number.
I agree. Arizona would seemingly be throwing in the old towel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tones?
I'll take Washington. I think the win by solid 10.
That means Jimmy's going to say, go with the obvious.
No, this
Anti-Vic.
is one time that even though I came to lay in 5.4, I'm not going to have them lay 7 and be comfortable with that. So I'm leaving this one alone. If anything, I'm with you. I would probably go against my line.
It's interesting. The Cardinals are so bad that Kalen Williams' dad already came out and said that he may go back into college.
Yeah.
If it's not the right team.
Yeah, do like or do like a Eli Manning deal and like force a trade.
Yeah.
I mean, nowadays you can probably make just as much money in college at USC, can't you?
That's exactly what he said.
Yeah, it's a different deal now. Yep.
It's a different ballgame out there, and I just think the Cardinals are going to be really bad.
They're
really
bad. They're bad.
They might have the top 2 picks, because they have the Texans draft pick, too.
Yeah. And I think if you're in a survivor pool, certainly the Commodes are one of the probably 3 or 4.
Whoever's playing the Cardinals is probably
Yeah.
pick of the week.
Fade the Cardinals.
Yeah,
It could
it's
be like the
Chase.
A's all summer long, all winter long.
Chase Young actually healthy for this game? I mean, you guys have been healthy in 3 years.
Right.
I'm going to say maybe in week 4 or 5 we're going to be saying the same thing with the Colts. If anybody's playing
The Colts are habitually shitty. I mean, recently.
I agree. I don't think they're going to be doing much.
Yeah, that redheaded fuck. I can't stand that team. But I try not to use, nothing against redheads in general, but I'm just saying that
Sure.
particular one. I don't like that
natural
guy.
redheads.
What are you talking about here?
All right, let's look at
What did I miss? Who's the redhead?
the quarterback, the old guy. Oh my God,
Andy Dalton?
Yeah, Dalton. Yeah.
Who's he play for?
Played for the Colts last year, did he?
No.
No, yeah, he
For the
did.
Saints last year.
Or Saints. Who played was the Colts quarterback last year?
No, the Colts have that rookie out there. I don't even know.
Well,
why
this year it's Richardson. It
Richardson
was
this year,
It was some redhead last year, wasn't it?
Was it an African American fella?
Maybe I'm way off then.
I mean, they could have red hair too.
Who am I thinking? It doesn't matter. All right, so we got the Packers at the Bears. I come to minus 110. Spot on for the spread and a little under on the totals. Not enough for me to get excited about this. And Tones, what do you think here, pal?
This is one of my bets coming up. Not sold on the Bears. Love is. I was feeling out their quarterback situation, but Love actually has been doing pretty darn well. Good reviews in training camp. I think the Packers take this game. even as the dog. I think straight up they'll win the game.
Well,
All right.
Tones, week 1 is not training camp, my friend. I'm high in love, though. I know what you're saying. I think he might. The Packers have a history of rolling out these guys after 3 years. I don't like that this game's at Chicago. That worries me a lot, and I'm laying off this one. I think the Bears could win 6-7 games this year, and this might be one of them. So I'm gonna hold back on this one. Just enjoy that one.
Yeah. D-Dub?
I'd probably take 2-3 weeks on the Packers to figure out if they know what they're doing or not.
Sure.
As far as love goes,
Yeah.
could be the next big thing.
Could be great.
Maybe next Aaron Rodgers.
But I don't know. I remember him from Utah State and thinking he's good, but is he really a NFL caliber quarterback?
Gotcha.
I don't know.
I thought he was awesome. I think he is. The limited time I've seen him play, he looks phenomenal. I need to see it in and out. I agree. 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks. That's a fair judgment.
Yeah.
What you saw Florida play a few times last year, perhaps?
I did.
What did you think of Richardson?
I thought he was a little overrated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
He's got the physical tools, but he wasn't.
You know, the problem is, though, the team wasn't very good. So, like,
Yeah.
even though he could make some of those throws, like the NFL talent likes
yeah.
it.
You need receivers to get him.
I hate to judge guys like that, though. Like when I saw Aaron, Love in college, or Jordan Love, right? I mean, so he's going against tougher competition for the most part, except in the Mountain West. And in the Mountain West, they're always very competitive when he was there. I thought he was a good talent. I definitely thought he was worth where they picked him. I was just disappointed he went to the Packers at the time because I know you're not going to see him for 3 years with Rodgers there.
I hate to cut this conversation short, but we're out of time on that
shit.
particular pick.
Sorry,
yeah.
Jim.
Is there like a buzzer or something?
Oh,
can-
No.
we got a countdown.
You need a PTI, I
You,
think.
you can't really read it. I might have to change the
Yeah.
color from yellow, but it says "Time's Up, Degenerate."
Degenerate.
Well, we borrow from some other clips.
Yeah, there you go. This is like it's almost like pardon the interruption here.
Yeah.
Uh,
PTI.
Yeah, we might have borrowed this from them. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to this. We got the Raiders at the Broncos. This one, I will take something on this. I got the Broncos laying 2.5. I think they should be laying 3.5. So I will go here. I'm going to take the Raiders on this one. And no, I'm going to take the under too. 36.8 on a 44 total. Yeah, that's definitely an underplay. 100% underplay. Taking that. In fact, I think that is in my top picks. Rich, what do you think there, buddy?
If I'm doing anything, I take the under, but other than that, I'm staying away. I need to see this Sean Payton, Russell Wilson relationship. I mean, the Broncos, in theory, should be good. I don't know what the hell I saw last year with Russell. I didn't think... Usually guys don't regress that quickly in 1 year, but damn, that guy looked like... He looked like shell of himself from what I saw at Wisconsin.
It looked like a bad trade. That's what it looked like, a bad trade.
Nah, but they have the weapons, and I love Sean Payton, so I don't know. I'm with, this is kind of like what Daryl said about the Packers. I want to see this team for 4 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, sir. D-Dub?
Yeah, he looked like a bear out of water.
Bear, brown bear, or black
They're a
bear.
fish.
I'm not touching this one, not with a 10-foot pole. Because I don't believe in the Raiders.
No, I can understand that.
Give me
Raiders.
some proof, I guess. I'm from the Show Me State. Is that Oklahoma?
You know why I love this game? Though? Because this reminds me of like old school AFC West. Like, it's going to be a fun game. I don't know who's going to win, but it's going to be close. Come on.
I wouldn't even watch this one if it was on Sunday night or Monday night.
I catch out just because Raiders are playing the
It
Lions
sounds
Monday
like
night.
a snooze fest.
What if you're paying for
Snooze
Peacock?
fest.
Then you might feel obligated. You're going to have to watch it.
Well, JT and I will be at the Raiders Lions Monday night game
We will be. Yeah, we're going
in a few
there.
weeks, October.
Yeah.
That's
Looking
the day
forward to that.
before Halloween. You can
Yeah.
win your pinwheel hat.
Yes,
I wear it everywhere anyway now.
I agree with you guys on the under portion. I would take the under on this game.
Yep. I'd actually go both ways on this. I would take the under.
Go figure.
Not the first time.
Oh, come on. Well, fuck it. It was a hanging curve. At least have some self-respect. And anyway, I'd go under on this. And I would also, I know what you guys are saying here, but I would take the Raiders here. That's through the field goal. I got them. Yeah, I take that. Take the Raiders with the points, and then
Raiders.
go ahead and also lay into that under.
How much time we got left?
Oh, shit. I didn't buzz myself out of this one.
Do we run out of time?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
We're
did.
moving on.
You want to talk about it?
Give me an extra 10 seconds.
You
There
got
was
10.
a guy that used to be a beat writer for Michigan State.
Okay.
Hondo Carpenter was his name.
Hondo.
And now he's a beat writer for the Oakland Raiders. And this guy is like the prince of positivity.
Okay.
And the Raiders have been so bad. And even when who was their old coach?
Chucky.
Chucky. When they had Chucky, he was even positive about that and the way he left, under the circumstances, and he still spun it.
Which was an unfair dismissal. And like,
So he's still saying good things about the Raiders. I'm still saying,
yeah, no.
gotta show me something
Yeah.
first.
You're saying down with the Raiders. I get that. I
Down
get that.
goes Raiders.
Next up, folks, we got Dolphins at your Chargers. My money line minus 137. Laying 2.5 is what I come up with for the Chargers. They're laying 3. Totals line is 51. I came up with 48.6. This one's a tough one for me. But I'm going to stay away from this. I'm not a huge believer in the Dolphins, believe it or not. What do you guys think? Go ahead, Towns.
I would go with the Chargers on this. I think at least by 4 points they'll cover. I like the Chargers. I like their offense. I like the QB. Chargers.
All right. D-Dub?
I had something to say, but I'm not going to say it because I used that time on the Raiders.
Right,
I don't want Anthony getting mad at me for dragging the show down,
2 minutes.
making it longer than it
2
needs
minutes.
to be.
2 minutes. Well,
So
it's
I'm
16
not going to
games
tell
in
you
all-
what
in
it
our
was,
defense.
okay?
All right.
All right.
You bled into the other.
I'm not saying it. I'm not going to say it.
You can say you took up more time. Just say it. You're not going to say it, but you did just say it. What are you going to say? Say it. You got time.
I'm not saying
You
it.
can have 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Of
Go.
my time.
Oh, he doesn't want it. All
not
right.
doing
All
it.
right. Richie, what do you got?
I think this game's going over, if anything. That's all I got to say. Like the offenses. That's all I got
Over
to say.
50.
Total's
There's
51.
there's
It's a
no
high
home,
total.
I did want to say there's no home field advantage like SoFi.
That's right.
Even though the Rams play there as well.
Also, Mahomes just gave a kid a ball on TV, so, that's cool.
That's bonus.
Yeah.
He's
if
a class act, that guy.
I still want him to lose, but
This game's going over 51. Tua's healthy. Until Tua's not healthy, bet the overs on Dolphins.
which could be second.
Which I would say first
second
quarter.
series.
Right.
Haters.
Yeah. Does anybody have him on your fantasy team, Joe?
I was
I got 6 fantasy teams,
No,
Jim,
Tua.
so
No.
I'm going to guess he's on one of them.
I was scared of injury problems. I don't draft injury prone players.
Not me neither.
He's a backup.
Got any more of that controversy sells?
Yeah.
No, I'm out. I'm out,
Here.
man. We're
Here.
fresh out.
I still got half a can, and I
Cheers.
will not touch that.
If it was a little colder,
I'll
it
be
would have been a
lucky.
little
I'll be
better.
lucky.
I'll take some as it does if you're willing to share.
No.
Let's talk about this one.
Well, you don't have
This
to.
one's an interesting one.
Where we at?
That's good. That's
Eagles and
Eagles and
Pats.
Eagles and Patriots, rather.
That's a lot.
I got nothing. 1 point different, but it's not through a key. Couple points on the totals.
What the
What do
hell
you guys
just
think
happened
here?
here?
I'm trying to think.
I think that was Tones thinking into the microphone.
Yeah.
Oh, someone just lit
It's
up
an interesting,
Yeah.
That's
it's a
my blow thinking.
hot button game here,
Yeah.
right?
It is. This one's going to be a fun game to watch. But the Patriots got a great defense. Eagles got a great defense. Who knows on this one? I don't know.
As Tones would say, this is joint worthy.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's
Well,
token down over there.
Token
trying to-
down.
Sound like you got a bomb over there?
I would stay away from this.
Well, let's start with Tones before you get too high.
I bet you would, Panama Red.
Yeah. No, I'm staying away from this. Game.
Staying away, D-Dub.
It's interesting, but I don't know. Like, one, is New England's defense great, like you're saying, Jimmy? I don't know. The Eagles were maybe the best team in the league last year. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, their offense is awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think everything would tell me bet the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, a lot of these sharp bettors are telling you to bet the
Yeah.
Bet the Pats.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Belichick knows how to scheme.
I'm doing
defensively,
neither.
though.
So I'm laying off.
Richie?
I have a question. Is there a Sunday night game or is it just a Monday night?
No, this is a Sunday night game.
What's it?
Sunday night
Giants. I think it's the Giants.
Who's the Monday night game?
The Jets.
Jets, yeah.
Just want to figure out who's in prime time here. I'm with Daryl here. This is. I think if you got balls, you take the Patriots because I think the Eagles are let down. They're good, but they're not as good as what they showed last year. And usually Super Bowl runner-ups have a letdown. I'm not sold on the Patriots either, though, because Mac Jones.
I don't know. Is that true? That was the true 20 years ago.
Mac
but
Jones.
What are you talking about? The 49ers
6 seconds, Rich.
fall or whatever. I would take the Patriots. Everything I'm laying off.
Laying off. All right, there we go. And next, we got the Rams at the Seahawks. Man, I could definitely go to the under here. My numbers came to 42.1. The total was at 46 as of last night. Nothing on the spread. Really nothing there on the money line either. What do you think, Richie?
Of course, you give me this one. I don't think much of this game at all. I'm staying away. 6-man should give the Seahawks the win, but I ain't touching that spread. Cooper Kupp's out, which does not help matters at all for the Rams. And boy, did they suck ass without Cooper Kupp last year.
Terrible.
I mean, give me, they have a stud running back. Cam Akers, not. So I don't know. Baker Mayfield almost beat the damn Seahawks. They got Stafford back. I don't want any piece of this shit. I'm out.
Out. D-Dub?
Nope, nothing. It is at Seattle's. I guess that's why the loaded line there. I don't know. Nope, nothing for me.
Tones.
I agree. Under without Cup, I think LA might get 10, 14 points. I think it's going to stay under.
Is this the worst game of the week so far?
Might be.
Now, this might be the one where I take my 4 o'clock nap if it comes on Fox.
Yeah.
I could see it 30, 35 points or so.
Usually, I mean, I'm out from about 4:45 to 5:45, and then I wake up for the second half. That's my routine. I don't know about you guys, but
That's not a good day. Not a good.
I'll tell you what. This you can get it at 46.5 at Caesars right now. Not juiced, minus 110. I would probably take that.
Yeah.
Go to the under 46.5. Like I said, I came up with 42.1.
Yeah.
That's plus a field goal. So, yeah, that's a play. That would be a play for me. In fact, it probably will be once the show is over here. So, all right. Next
I
up.
like that you're calculating all your numbers there.
Hey, you know how long that took me?
You're a regular Greg Peterson.
Wait, what kind of TI?
Don't give me that much
Is he
credit.
TI 85 to get those kind of?
No.
TI
81 at best.
6th version of Chat IT is pumping out those numbers.
All right. Here we go. Next up, Cowboys at Giants. Here's your Sunday night game, Rich. We got again nothing on the money line. The spread is dead nuts where it should be. I'm a little towards the under here on the total. What do you think, Tones, on this one?
Yeah, I'm gonna say under. I think it's gonna be like 20. I don't know, 21-17, something like that. 24-20. I think the under.
Taking the under?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good defenses. Yep.
It's not enough for me there to do it, but I can see what you're saying. D-Dub.
Well, Greg, home dogs, +3, and also Cowboys. Never bet on the Cowboys until they prove it. That's my rule. Rich is a big Cowboy guy over
I'm
here.
with you.
Got the hat and everything.
One of those other redheaded guys at the quarterback there at Dax.
They had a redheaded Andy Dalton for a while.
When Dak broke his ankle?
Yes. Lives Frank.
Yeah.
So
No.
I would.
No. That guy broke his ankle, like on the field. Like it was like when your foot's facing that way and your body's looking the other way. That's not good.
Yet he was back before the season ended, wasn't he?
No, he was out that whole year.
Give me the Giants. It's not part of my.
Taking the Giants?
It's
now?
not
G man.
It's not part of my picks, but give me 3 points, sure.
Okay. All right. I don't like either one of those teams.
It's gonna be
Richard.
a close game. It'll be close.
I don't see how the Cowboys lose this by less than 3. You're going to put your mouth
cue,
where
Rich, on cue.
Daniel Jones. I'm sorry. The Cowboys. I'm going to say one thing. Their offense is just fine. They're going to run the ball a lot this year, supposedly. They're loaded at receiver, so why not run the ball a lot with the guy that broke his ankle last year? It makes perfect sense. But I'm sorry, you know what? I love watching Micah Parsons play. I wouldn't
awesome.
care if he played for any team.
He's awesome.
He's a poor man's Dexter Coakley. I'll tell you that much.
Is that Beyonce on TV, by the way?
That's the volleyball girl
Yeah.
that hosts all the.
Oh. Oh, okay. She'll take Beyonce.
Tall drink
She's,
of water.
she's tall as fuck though.
Man,
She is.
borderline racist. What you?
Well, I got a long view here. I can barely looks like I don't know.
It sort of looked like
Wait,
Serena
Beyonce.
Williams, but I'm not going to
No,
go there.
she looked like Serena Williams. Time's up. By
Micah
the
Parsons,
way,
4 sacks tomorrow.
Parsons.
Micah Parsons,
Monday-
4
Sunday night.
sacks. Moving right along. Monday night game. Here we are. We got the Bills at the Aaron Rodgers-fied Jets. Nothing on the money line, nothing on the spread. Totals, I'm down 2 points. This is not a play for me. But, Richie, you got something you might want to add to that one?
Yeah, the Jets have no offensive line. The Bills are good. I think the Bills are sick of hearing about Aaron Rodgers and Hard Knocks and how great they're going to be. I think the Bills cover by, you know what, if you're losing, if I'm losing, your family's losing, let's all pool the money together and take the Bills because we're not going to be losing after Monday night.
Bold.
Bills Mafia. Shout out.
Shout out. Bills Mafia.
Shout out.
D-Dub, what do you think?
I bet the under 47 on August 6th.
Okay.
That far? Oh, wow. Okay.
And they're
Tell us how you really feel.
offering me 95% of my money back. So
Wow.
it's not, yeah, you'd think it would have gone up.
Well, I can
You're
tell
saying
you.
it's 46.
Oh, I'm
and
thinking 195.
show
was,
me the numbers again,
It
Jimmy.
was 46 last night. Right now, if you want to take the under, you can get it at 45.5, minus 109 if you want.
Looks like I made a
45.5.
positive EV with positive closing CSV?
You might have had
Probably.
some CLV there. pal.
CLV.
Yeah.
Wipe the big red out of there.
What's
Yeah.
a CSV?
That's
That's cash
Crime
surrender.
scene investigation?
no.
That's when you have a life insurance policy.
comma separated values.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought making that bet early that I might get a buyout at this point, you know, a month later. Guess not. But it seems like
Wrong.
it was a pretty good bet.
Yeah.
I'm just going to reuse the selection in FanDuel. And it's telling me now that it'd be under 45.5 at minus 110.
There you go.
And I'm at under 47. And
It's a good place to be.
I'm
We're
using
running
up
out of
all
time
my
here,
interest.
dude.
Yeah, Tones has 10
It's
seconds.
got 10
Yeah.
seconds. Tones, what do you want to
So
say about it?
Aaron Rodgers, I think, won the last 9 Monday night games he's played, but I take the Bills. I think they're going to break that streak.
Right on the deadline.
Yep. Bills by a field goal.
Wow. Gentlemen, we have flown through
That was fun.
in record time. That is fun, isn't it? Rapid fire style. All right, it's a good way that we can get through all the NFL games. Otherwise, we'd be here for
Next week, we're doing
Literally.
50 college games.
next week,
50, 120, pal.
next week, Rich is going to give us his spreads and money lines on these games.
Yeah.
And then we're going to compare them to yours.
All you got to do is free up an easy 10 hours next week, and you should be able to come up with something pretty
I'm in
similar.
for that.
Now, the question is, do we do better on just rapid fire gut shots or stuff that you planned out and picked as your bets?
I'm
I'd
curious
be
to see that.
curious
We should go back and listen to this next week, or and find out what we said and see how much of that
I'm
actually
sure
pans
someone
out.
can do a quick recap on our picks.
All my picks are extemporaneous.
That's okay.
Is that a word?
What's wrong with that?
I put my money behind my mouth. If you lose, folks, then just let me know. Chat. Hit me up on the chat.
Hit Rich up on Twitter. Just let him know if he lost.
They're all winners. I feel like I'm
Winners.
6-1 on those. I don't know which one's the loser, though.
All right.
So
all
bet
right.
them all.
Last week's picks.
Last week you said you heard it here first, South Alabama.
They didn't win.
It wasn't my ram at home, sir.
South Bama.
You said you heard it here first.
Yeah.
Your damn it.
Pound it on the table.
He was
How
yelling.
are your
My,
damn it homes doing?
I actually had a hearing damage.
That's not a
from
real thing.
Rich's yelling last week. Jeez, you were drunk with power. I can't leave. I can't leave. I can't leave the studio. You
No
guys
more
are a
Mackinac
bunch of fucking
Island.
children.
The real name of the show should have been Jimmy and the Number Guys.
Yeah, you said that right off the get go. I probably should have
Like Tom
stuck
Petty
with
and the
that.
Heartbreakers.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting close to kickoff. Let's go.
There we are. Let's do it. Okay, here we go.
Wrap it.
Last week's performance. Obviously, the Wolverines did not get to where they were supposed to be for a point total. And here's what we're looking at. Rich is down 5.34 units. That's 10% compared to what he's wagered through. D-Dub he is in the basement at this point. It's minus 17.29, down 8.82. Tones down 13.88. That's 6.11 units. I am now in the red, minus 3.94%. That's 1.73 units. And we are fucking crushing it at as a group, minus 22 units, down 11.46%. That all changes now. Mark my words.
I mean, it's not bad.
That's not bad.
No, because you just bet the opposite.
It's,
Right?
it's if you fade the numbers, guys. That's what.
Fade the numbers.
Boom. You're
what
an
we
instant
should be
winner.
saying.
You're up 22 units, 11% return on your investment.
That's right.
So
Anybody have anything they want to say about last week's picks? I know Rich, you had the Ram.
I had the Ram at home. I'm 4-0. So if you're gonna bet anything, just bet when I do Ram at home. And then I had Inter Miami with a nice plus win. Other than that, Daryl made fun of my USA bet, which was, and then I think Dale also told me Coach Timmy Chang was gonna suck, and he was right.
Timmy Chang.
Yeah, and Tones, you also had the same. You had the Ram at home before it was a Ram at home.
I think we were on the same page with that
Fresno State.
first
It's
surefire.
Surefire bet.
assault.
I was.
It's an assault pick, is what it is.
Oh wait, I had Colorado. I had Colorado too covering.
I was
Yeah, the
gonna
Buffs.
take
Yeah.
Colorado,
Yeah, you didn't
but
have any-
everybody was trashing
Any
Dion,
soccer last week.
and it made me second guess
I thought I
it.
had soccer. I might have looked at the previous week. I'm sorry, I had Colorado and the Ram at home. My bad.
Okay,
Okay.
I have nothing to add. I
he
lost
had
all my
Hawaii
units.
and South.
I went 2-2 with the very controversial Colorado pick. That's
By the way,
correct.
this bow tie came with the propeller hat. What do you guys think?
Oh, wonderful.
Looks like you could do some professional wrestling or Chippendales.
Chippendales.
it
Yeah, I
doesn't
was thinking
spin.
more Chippendales. Yeah, Magic Midwest.
I'm thinking
Magic
of Buff
Mike
Bagwell
4.
back in the day.
These are the top picks.
We're moving. Jesus.
Go. Let's go.
Jeez, oh Peter, we
Getting
gonna get
excited
done
here. Let's go
These are
Lions.
the top picks. Richie, here's yours, buddy. You got
Yeah, if we're gonna line, you know what? Daryl said.
prime time. Come
why
on,
do I
man.
not have my Ram at home listed first? Well, I have it here first.
Prime time.
I don't know
Thank
why.
God he got an extra pick the last week.
He
and
did. That was
once
4
upon a
units,
time,
yeah.
Why are the Buffs only giving up 3 to the Huskers? Last year at this time, the Huskers, I bet only very little on. It was a weird line last year. I can't remember who they were playing. The Huskers are just not good. I like their coach.
Yeah, Matt Rule's going to turn it around, though.
He'll turn around and give me 3 years, but for now, it's prime time. Give me a Ram at home. We're going 5-0. Give me the Buffaloes -3. New kickoff.
That's a ram it?
That's a Ram it. I mean, are you kidding me? Boulder's gonna be going crazy. It's $400
Keep this
a ticket.
receipt.
Damn straight.
That's a ram it.
It's
Okay.
a Ram it.
I don't have a drop for Ramets, but I'm gonna have to make one. So we'll just do this now for Ramets,
All
since
right.
they apparently every week now. All right, D-Dub. Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like? Oh no. Oh fuck. You got 2 more. All right, I thought you were done.
He's
there.
got a hard on for the Ram it.
Okay, you got App State versus North Appalachian State.
Yeah, I knew we were doing the NFL kick around. So, like, once again, I'm trying to cover the conferences I was allotted to. So, I'm going to go App State, North Carolina. Last year, I think these two teamed up for about 100. I'm going to go over 58.5. Drake May is good for at least 42 against App State. Let's hope that App State can throw up 17. We'll get over 58.5 there. And then I think Texas-Alabama was a really close defensive game last year. Oh, my time is not up. So I am going to go. This year's the opposite. I think Ewers makes it fun and interesting. I don't know who's going to win this game, but it'll be over 54 in the middle of the third quarter. So you can sit back, have a drink. Controversial. What have we got? Controversy sells. Pour
Negative.
yourself one because your bet's in. You're going to be good. It's over.
Okay. All right, D-Dub. I think it's now your turn. It
do you
is.
got for
It
me?
is. Let's start with this. Let's start with Jameer Gibbs over 31.5 receiving yards. That's tonight at
2
8:21.
units.
8:21.
Yeah.
You got 2 units on this one, pal.
Yep.
I'm betting this right now.
I like that.
I was going to
damn show.
handicap the.
Is that on DK?
It's
Maybe.
Yeah, I think I got it.
Yeah.
I have that in pocket as well, but I
So-
don't have it as one of
All
my
right,
top
I'm throwing
picks.
some money on that right now.
You know what
Thanks,
that
D-Dubs.
was? -114 when I got on it yesterday. I boosted that because, by God, there's a boost at FanDuel and DK on NFL and NCAA like 2, 3, 4 times over.
We got a happy hour super boost on DK right now.
What's
Daryl.
that entail?
I'm logging in right now. Let's see.
Forget it.
Antoine St. Brown gets over 15 yards in the first half.
Yes.
Nobody got time for that.
No, it's a max $25.
31.5 if you're going over. You can get it over at Barstool right now, over 30.5, but it's juiced -125.
Plus 150.
What happened?
With the boost.
Yeah, with the boost. St. Brown, 15 yards over in the
Oh,
first
yeah.
half.
No,
One catch.
you're saying St. Brown or you're saying Gibbs?
No, this is a super boost right now in DK. This is like breaking news. So if you log in right now in DK,
Take it.
yeah,
St.
if
Brown
he gets
all day.
one catch over 15 yards in the
It's
first
done.
quarter,
Guaranteed.
It's plus 150.
Oh,
Guaranteed.
I have him as part of something else, but nothing on the show anyway.
Okay.
All
Sorry,
right.
D-Dub.
It's okay. D-Dub.
No worries.
I'm with you on this. Like I say, I have that in my count as well. We have NCAA football, Alabama, minus 14.5. And you must have, you did something monkey with that line a little bit, didn't you? Plus 200?
Yes, sir. Bama, I think they are actually, what are they? 7.5?
Yeah, they're around 7, I can tell you.
I want to make it interesting, you know. I want some something on the back end, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I'm not convinced these are our father's Alabama football squadron, but I'm going to take my chances that Texas is not Texas.
You don't think they're there yet? You don't think they're back?
I'm not 100 on that.
Okay.
So Bama bumped it up to 14.5. That pays me 200. Now, like on the last pick with Gibbs, another boost. It's going from plus 200 to plus 300. And that's why I really made that bet. Like boosting up something. I mean, it's getting me some payout here, right?
Yeah, you're catching you're 2 to 1.
They
as
might
say.
win, they might win by 45 points. So I want to get paid on that. So
That's good.
Bama
Right now,
plus 300.
they're
Plus 200.
laying 7. You can get them a points bet at minus 110 standard price there, or you can get Texas plus 7.5 if you're interested at 4 wins, which is going to be a Michigan thing, I believe. Minus 108. Nobody's taking that. Next up. Oh, you got a little. This is your rookie quarterback. I wonder
this
what was
is
up
the
with this.
rookie quarterback 3-team parlay. Jacksonville, Baltimore, Atlanta. What do you want to know, Jimmy? It's going to pay plus 168. I mean, the one that in theory should be the potential problem would be the Falcons, but
Yeah, I would say out of the 3. Right?
I don't know. I mean, if that's what it comes down to, the Falcons are minus 185. And so if you concede the other 2 games, right?
Yes.
I mean, plus 168 versus minus 185, right? You see what I'm...
I see where you're laying
See
there.
how I got there?
Yeah, I like that. It's pretty
Yeah.
good.
So quite brilliant as
We'll see what
Pete might
happens.
say.
Yeah, quite brilliant.
Yes.
Okay, and then last but not least, you got 2 on this one as well.
Yes, sir. This is what you traditionally call a teaser. Rich or I might call it a dip.
A dippy.
Although I didn't take the full 6 points, so I guess it's really not a dip in our from our history. But Washington, that one's supposed to be minus 7. I got it at minus 2.5, and then the Steelers, it's supposed to be plus 2.5, and I'm taking plus 7.5.
I like that.
So it kind of gets me out of those awkward numbers, 3 and 7.
Sure.
So the number is minus 134, which is not great. But, I mean, what I did there was I took a minus 290 and a minus 330 and made it minus 134. Got to win them both, but I don't know.
Is that their, was that their standard pricing on a teaser, or did you took the points off?
I just go to the buy and sell.
Okay, so you took the...
And just find my numbers, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Because minus 134, that's pretty steep on a...
Yeah. I like in baseball better where they have the, if you scroll over in FanDuel or even DraftKings, it's alternative lines.
Right.
On the football side, they call it buy and sell points. And it's usually on the half, but it's not like, it's like minus 1.5, minus 2.5.
Yeah, no,
but it's
I know what
not
you're
like
saying.
minus 1 or minus 2.
Cheers to kickoff.
Cheers.
Whatever.
NFL season's on.
We are on
All
its
right.
way. Let's
Here we
go,
go.
boys.
There we go.
Go Lions.
Forward down the field.
Yeah. All we need is a 7-point advantage here. And then we're all going to be able to pay for
let's
dinner.
do it.
Pay,
Golf,
baby.
in golf we trust.
I
Ooh,
like that.
Scary. Okay, here we go. Tones.
We got the ball first, too.
Okay, I got 3 college and 3 pros. First one, the Fighting Illini, plus 3 on the road. I just like them solid. Brett Bielema, he's got them tough, both sides defensively. I think they could win that game outright, but I'll take the 3 points.
All right. Utah, this one looks familiar to me.
They were very impressive last week. Utah, Baylor looked like dog crap, and easily Utah's going to cover that 10 plus, no problem. Iowa finally has a serviceable offense thanks to my QB from Michigan, McNamara. They got some weapons to go with that defense that they always trot out every year. I think this won't be too close. 7 to 10 point game. Iowa will take that. I'm like I mentioned before, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Lions straight up tonight. No Kelsey.
Homer.
I'm a believer. Dan Campbell has got this team rocking.
Okay.
I like the Bengals. Again, I mentioned Super Bowl contender Burrow's playing. He's in. Deshaun, I'm not sold on him. I think they might have paid way too much to trade for him, and I don't think it's going to pan out. So I like the Bengals here.
All right. Packers over Bears.
And I think
Even money.
Bears offensive line's brutal. Love's looking better than initially anticipated on my view, and I think the Packers defensive line is just going to chew up their offensive line. Yeah, Fields is going to get some runs. He'll get some scampers, but I don't think he's going to get much passing going to keep up with the Packers. So,
All right, buddy. Very good. I'll run through mine real quick here. I did a sweetheart teaser, which is 10 points. I took the Browns, teased them up from 2.5 to 12.5. Took the Jets from 2.5 to 12.5, and I took the Ravens from -10 to even. All we need to hear to win, guys, to be positive EV at -120 is the odds on that. We need an 80% run rate, and historically it's covered that, so that should be plus EV there. I got the Raiders +4. That's based strictly on my numbers that you guys saw earlier. So I'm taking the Raiders +4. That is -110. Got that one at FanDuel. I don't think you can get that at +4. It seems to me FanDuel is the only place I had it, so I'd go there. Under 44 total points, Texans and Ravens. I think we talked about this one earlier. Same thing, just strictly based on my model there. I got the Raiders and Broncos under 44 there as well. Again, same thing. Based on my number, that one was beyond a field goal, so that is a play for me. That one's at Caesars at -110. Justin Jefferson over 90.5 receiving yards. I got about a 20-point swing here. I got him at 110 yards is what he should be getting.
You're handicapping prop bets now?
yeah,
Yeah, I'll take everything. I love prop bets. Are the best.
he doesn't sleep at night. He
No,
doesn't.
prop bets that's where it's at, man. In fact, I would have had more prop
How
bets,
do you
but
handicap something like that?
well, you text me
can't.
at like 3 a.m. What am I doing? You think I'm sitting there watching the Greg Peterson Experience?
You can't
Half a-
handicap. You can't handicap that. He's just coming up with some spreadsheet crunching.
This is big time. So Justin Jefferson over 90.5. That's a kind of seems like an easy one to me. -110 there. And then last but not least, this one is not my pick. I'll give a early
Shout out
to college football Joe. Every week, him and I get together. We pick three things, three college games. This is one of them. This was his top pick. So I'm going to give this one to him because I didn't have any
Joe's
time.
on my same page as me.
Yes, he's on the same page as you.
I
didn't have time to do it. But so
I don't
Utah
like it. I don't like
-8
it. I don't like it.
at Baylor.
I don't like it.
Tones, you had -7.5 at
Yeah.
-115. I got -8 at 110
Okay.
at Caesars. So
I don't
that
like
is
it.
what you
I
don't
don't
like,
like
Well,
it.
you don't have to like it.
I love it.
Oh, there you go. All right. So yeah, the Utes -8, and that is what I got. It is time, folks, for trivia. Those were all winners, by the way. Is it
All
possible to go 6 for 6?
I might.
Is this the first time?
I'm going to tail all those picks.
I think they're all pretty good. Yeah, I feel confident. Of course, I feel confident every week.
I
Wouldn't be-
feel like you do some of your best thinking at 2:44 in the morning.
Well, women's tennis just starts going. But the U.S. Open fucked me this
Only-
whole week because it's all been on prime time and
yeah,
shit.
it's in
I don't
America.
watch that.
You
Yeah.
need it in Europe.
Yeah, right. I need European tennis.
Australian Open is only 8 months away. So
Well, that's really screwed up. That's really
8
oddball
months.
time.
Simmer down here. We had an NFL season in between.
All right, let's go to trivia here. In 2003,
Who got
which
this?
Detroit Lion wore number 3 on his jersey?
Did I get it before you?
I'll tell you. Tone says Joey Harrington.
Joey Ballgame.
that seems
Joey
pretty
Ballgame.
obvious, right?
D-Dubs says Joey Ballgame. And Richie says Johnny Salt Morton. The correct answer.
Think of it.
You didn't add anything to this. Normally you say something stupid on here.
I knew it was a loser.
Okay. And the correct
Joey
answer was, of course, Joey Ballgame. He was drafted 3rd overall in 2002. He fucking sucked and was traded to the
Joey
Dolphins.
Harrington.
There you go. That's
Joey
the story
Blue
of
Skies.
Lions
He went
quarterbacks.
to Oregon.
Yes,
From that
it was good in Oregon, but
period
he was in the meat and potatoes guy. As Syracuse
Matt
said,
Millen drafted him.
Yeah.
Best piano player ever for the Lions.
Matt
He
Millen
was. He was a
said,
great fantastic
we
piano
can't
player.
have a Joey as our quarterback here.
Yeah, at
It's
least
gotta
Joe.
be
Yeah,
Joe.
It's got to be a Joe. I
And
remember
then
that.
the next time that we talked to Mr. Harrington, he said it's Joey. It's always been Joey, and it'll always be Joey.
It'll
Joe
still be
Ballgame.
Joey.
That was how the
And
Matt Millen
Zalone.
era went for us.
For
here at
sure.
Detroit.
For sure.
Joey
All right,
Harrington.
guys, it's time for shout outs. First of all, FKA Lauren says, haha, coming in the chat late. Hi, babe. She's excited about her Santa Stop Here sign.
How did she spell
Shut
that?
up.
Babe? Or what? What do you want to know how she's spelled?
That's over your head.
I'm sorry, I missed it.
Shut up.
All right, Rich, shout outs. Go for it.
Shut up.
Shout out to Lauren's kid, Aiden, made the championship game. Was supposed to be tonight, but it got moved to tomorrow, so I was happy to be here with you fellows. So
Win-win. That's
Shut
what they
up.
say.
glad to see all your faces, and I get to see the championship tomorrow. Go Padres.
Talk about a win-win. Go Padres. D-Dub.
Shut up.
I'd like to shout out Greg Peterson from the Greg Peterson
Shut up.
Experience. You know, he handicaps every single Major League Baseball game,
He does.
and he handicaps every single college hoops game every night.
That's why they call him hoops.
Sometimes there's like 100 games in a night.
Too bad he sucks at it. But
No, he doesn't.
No, okay, you're right. Yeah.
Shut up.
I watch Greg Peterson sometimes when I can't fall asleep.
He's great, and
He's
he's
a
got
good
nice
guy.
teeth.
No, I didn't say anything about his teeth. Cam did, but all right.
Shut up.
Don't.
Lions, first division title in 30 years.
Yeah,
Gonna
it's
happen
not going to happen.
this year. Done.
First
Mark it down.
NFC North title.
Yes. And first NFC North or any division in 30 years.
Would be nice to
It's
see
happening.
something replace the NFC Central title.
Yeah.
Norris?
Bet it. Ride him.
Jeez, that's bold.
Giddy up, baby.
Shut up.
All right, I got.
But just to
Yeah.
before you go on,
Yeah,
Anthony has said this the last 29 straight years. So.
that's true. This is nothing new.
Not on a podcast. Not officially.
Not on the podcast.
Not on record anywhere.
Yeah, not recorded.
Yeah.
Yes.
BS.
BS report.
That's B in sport. Beer and sports.
I'm
Get
backing
it?
up tones on
You
this
get
one.
that? All right, what do I got? I got
Shut up.
Ethel because she broke her leg.
Yeah.
Bad. I have to shout out your goddamn wife, Daryl. I mean, I hope she feels better.
A nice pack to you.
Was it a leg or an ankle?
She'll be
Or
all right.
ankle.
An ankle.
That's all the same to me.
It's all connected.
Hairline.
Yeah, it's all connected.
Hairline
It's
fracture.
all the same to me.
When I'm
Boys,
riding
let's
free.
get to this game. I'm ready to go.
All right,
go.
what else do I got?
When I'm mobile.
Joey
Joey
Joey.
Ballgame.
Fucking
Shut
Joey
up.
Ball.
Epic failure.
I'm going
More
to shout
loser.
out College Football Joe for having some great picks.
Shut up.
I'm going to shout out my boy Snoop for volunteering for the show, but then he couldn't make it.
Shut up.
And I'm going to go last but not least. Who else? Oh, I had somebody else. Oh. Shit, I don't remember. Oh.
Shut up.
Shout out
LJ
to-
for he's actually at home watching the Lions game tonight without
Smart
me. He
man.
wants to watch the
Good
Lions.
job. You picked a good time to start watching, LG.
Yep. Love
He
you
can't
guys.
be at the Hilltop tonight.
Thank
so.
you. We got
Next
the old.
time, be good. Stay safe.
It's been
L is
fun.
for
We'll
Lions
see you
fans.
next
No
week,
rolling
7
ankles.
p.m. 7 p.m.
Dude.